going to do another short video. This is about the old generator set out of the Dodge Travco. It's a 6.5 kilowatt Kohler generator with a Kohler manufactured engine, little flathead Ford. Who knows how far back the design goes. It's a L600 engine. I did find out that. The water pump was missing, and after searching for weeks, I found a guy that had two of them. One was the exact one that fits this, and then one was a little bit newer that needed an idler pulley and some brackets and whatever. And he wanted close to $200 for each of them, 190 plus, and then shipping. So he was going to have over $200 for a one-of-a-kind water pump that probably, when it went bad, in 5 years, you'd be out of luck. So I could see how the water pump bolted the engine, how the water flow was. So I got on Rock Auto and just started looking at water pumps for numerous smallest engines I could find. But actually, on this block, this port comes from the lower radiator hose, and the water is drawn through the pump and into the block and forced, and then it comes out the top here. There's a thermostat housing. So I kept looking and looking and found a little water pump. Came off of a 1980 Dodge Colt. That's the inlet right there, and it comes out. So actually the flow is the right direction. And they were having a manufacturer's closeout. So I got the water pump for $5.45. I figured if it didn't work, it wouldn't even be worth shipping back. So I made a little adapter plate that would lines up on the block. Took a little work, bolts to the back of the water pump, and now I'm down to I got to make a spacer for the pulley and the fan, and it rides a little higher, so I'm gonna have to move the fan shroud just a little bit and come up with a belt, which should be able to find that pretty easy. And then from then on, if the water pump does go out, I'll just get a water pump for a 1980 Dodge Colt 1.4 liter. And the only thing I did to the water pump is I ground this. This had a fin sticking out for whatever reason, I don't know. I had to grind that off to get it lower on the block. And then last night I flushed the block out. It had been setting open for who knows how long, and cleaned everything up. Thermostat was shot. Need to find some 1.25" radiator hose and a thermostat, and I got gasket paper. So anyway, I think I'm on the road to recovery. When I get it all together, I want to run it for at least an hour under load. I'm going to just back feed my barn and just let it power the shop for a little while, set it outside and just let it run. But it really did run good, and I think it's worth the effort, so we'll find out. But anyone that has this old Kohler, and they lose a water pump, that's not the end of the story. You can rig one on there.